Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Conostip and this is going to be part 12 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And we have finally started our war against Parthia. We have Bostra under siege. I did decide to attack Bostra. I initially was planning on bypassing Bostra and going after Dumantha just because this had not been held by Parthia just up until very recently. So now I have tasked out my very unlucky family member, Harubin. And it's time for him to redeem himself. You know, he's had some pretty bad luck. Unlucky leader, subject of rumors. Prim and proper, I suppose, is... Yeah, that's not great either. But overall, like, I want to give him a chance here to sort of redeem himself and take Bostra. Now, Bostra itself is not going to be too difficult. The garrison... There is a 6-star general here, so we can get rid of him. This is going to be a good grab for us. But then, other than that, Eastern Infantry, Eastern Mercenaries, although with 3 upgrades, is pretty formidable. And then some Slingers. So really nothing that's too dangerous, I don't think. I am attacking with a purely mercenary army. It's a themed army that's very camel and cavalry heavy, which isn't great for attacking settlements, but I do have just enough infantry, I think, to get the job done. I do have a lot of Bedouin archers. So it's something, you know, I can shoot into the settlement and kind of pepper these guys down. The slingers can't arc their shots over the walls and shoot back at me, so that's going to be good as well. However, there is a Parthian army that's headed on its way. It's not going to get there for at least another turn, maybe 2 turns before it gets to Bostra. And I don't know what they have. I know they have a general. No idea anything else about him. I guess I do. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Why not? Why would I not do this? 75% chance of spying on him. No fucking way. God. Oh my god. Oh, well, I was going to talk about my careless use of agents recently in my last couple of episodes, but I thought that was going to be a safe bet. I thought 75% chance was a high percentage, but apparently not high enough. Well, never mind about learning anything about him. But he does have, you know, it's a decent stack. It's 12 units, and a lot of those could be horse archers. Then again, a lot of those also could be Eastern Infantry, which is a very shit unit, so, you know, maybe it's fine, but I was contemplating, do I need to send Miri? Do I need to send him north to assist his brethren's armies instead of continuing him on his way towards Dumantha? And do you know what? Upon thinking about this, how about I let Harubin be his own man, you know? And let him fend for himself. Like, let's... He should be fine. He has a stack and a half of mercenaries. So that should be enough to get the job done. If all else fails, if this army for some reason just stomps me, I do have an army in Damascus that can at least protect, you know, and do something, you know. Retake Bostra or defeat this army or whatever. So... yeah, I think that's fine. Let's continue Miri on his merry way over to Dumantha. Now there are some small scattered armies just milling about. Well, I guess just mostly you. And 6 units. Okay, so nothing too scary. And there's nothing, I want to keep an eye out for this because this is, it can be a little bit deceiving. There are areas where you can ambush. I know, for instance, like these small little trees right here, an army can hide in those and end up here as well as on the coast. Like, you wouldn't think so, but an army can hide in those, which is interesting. So I wonder, like, I'm just kind of keeping my eyes out for opportunities like that in the desert. Now, this looks pretty barren. I don't really see many trees out here. And I don't think there are other types of terrain. Like, I don't think you can hide in the dunes or anything like that in this game. So that's a little bit too bad. But you know, yeah, sure, whatever. I get it. So I guess there's no opportunities to ambush or anything. I guess that's not really required either. But let's just continue you on your merry way.
Out of moves, great lord.
Yes, out of moves. There is a couple of brigands over here, 2 archers, and then an eastern infantry. I have a mercenary that I was sending over there, just kind of hanging out and waiting for reinforcements, who are on the way. They can probably attack right now, but then he's probably going to just run away. And I would rather just march them here, and then next turn surround them so that I can attack from multiple directions. That seems to be a better idea. Other than that, so lately my economy has been plummeting, and in some ways that does make sense. I have been spending a lot of money on training soldiers and on my military infrastructure. However, you know, I need to solve this problem somehow, and I'm thinking well, I mean, my settlements have grown so quickly that I have been able to focus on my economy buildings like ports and roads, markets, but I haven't been able to really focus too much on public order buildings like temples and sewers, sanitation, the law buildings. Like what are they called? You know what I'm talking about, the execution square and stuff like that. Those are buildings that also can really help out as well, because currently you can see these yellow faces, you know, blue faces as well. Like it's like fine, but this is money that I could be making more money here, is what I'm trying to say. And I think that having some better public order and catching up on that stuff, really catching up on those buildings that I've been sort of falling behind on, I think that's what I'm going to have to be doing. Oh, well, actually, although I'm glad I checked on this before I started recording, there are a few settlements that are already ready for the next... They're already ready for the next government building. So I don't think Sidon's one of them. No, Damascus, are you one of them? You're building the governor's palace right now. It's Jerusalem, isn't it? Yeah, so you need to start building the counselor's chambers as soon as this bazaar is finished. And then Salamis is going to be able to start building their counselor's chambers as well, as soon as I have the money, really. So I need to take stock of this. Is it Jerusalem and then Salamis? Is there any... So Alexandria is going to be doing that now with the Pharaoh's Palace. Okie dokie. So Jerusalem, Salamis... Damascus is working on theirs, and Antioch is fine for now. Okay, well that's priority number uno. I need to do those buildings first, and then after that maybe work on the other stuff. See, that's the thing. It's gonna be as soon as those buildings come out, though. I'm gonna want those ports. You know, like as soon as Jerusalem's next tier is activated, I'm gonna want ports. And same with Salamis, you know? Like, oh god, it's hard. It's hard to focus. Anyway, speaking of hard to focus, yeah, it's funny that I lost that spy just now, because I was gonna say at some point in this episode that I've sort of been schooled recently on agents, and you know, it's one of those things that I guess I've never really... I need to get better at in all Total War games that I play, is really taking the time and efforts to train agents and make them better, instead of just going with like sort of mass quantity and trying to overwhelm the problem by using, you know, mass agents. And I suppose that's made even more difficult in this game, because they're actually kind of expensive in this game. Despite the powerful economies in Rome Total War, agents, yeah, they can be pricey, so losing them is a kind of a tough blow. And I'm in a position right now where I can't really replace the agent losses that I have sustained, so yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. So I don't have any spies in Arsacia or Susa at this point. I have a couple assassins that are just kind of standing around because they can't do anything with those settlements now that those spies are gone. I still have a assassin down here. I still have a spy down here as well. So I suppose this is an option, although I was told recently that my assassins, they don't gain levels by sabotaging buildings, which is very unfortunate. I guess I could have guessed that after, you know, this long into the campaign of failing at that. So I guess that makes sense. So
Die this day.
like maybe I should kill someone and try to level my guys up that way, right? So you are a 2 eyeball assassin. This is a 2 wreath diplomat.
Who shall die this
What are the
day?
chances? 32% chance? That doesn't feel like a high number, right? So what about you? Would killing... I know you're a nobody, and it would have like no effect on the army, but
He shall be extinguished.
42% chance? That also doesn't feel that high, but what else, you know, who else is there? Yeah. I was told at one point that brigand generals are a good opportunity as well for training assassins, and yeah, I hear that, but you kind of need your assassin on the spot for that to happen. Let's see, this assassin I was using for like internal stuff, like when diplomats sort of just meander through my territory, I was using him for that reason. And he gained some stuff, right? He got, yeah, three eyeballs is a lot of eyeballs, so it's a decent amount.
I kill.
You could come up here too and just start murking people in the Seleucid territories. You have 0 influence. Oh, okay. Let's go kill that Seleucid diplomat.
He's a dead man.
95% chance? Yeah, that sounds like he's a dead man. Okay, success and trait increase. Hey, how about that? We got him and murder plus 2 to agent skill. So that makes you a 5 eyeball?
To please you.
Only 4. So I guess 2 plus 3 equals 4. I got it. I was thinking about the different type of math. Seleucid diplomat, how much do you have? You have 3 wreaths. And you have 1. And then you have 0. Ooh, you're my next guy. All right. Yeah, let's be smarter about this. Let's be smarter. And yeah, you as well. You can,
Who shall die this day?
well, you can kill the rebel. What's gonna be? 31% chance. I don't know if he is a dead man.
He's dead.
31% lower chance for killing the brigand general. Yeah, neither of those feels good to me.
Death approaches.
And 30% for you. Yeah, I don't... Gosh. It's hard. Assassins are expensive, you know? I don't want to throw them away anymore. But I do want them to get better at their jobs. So I will have to consider that. Well, I'm at the end of this turn. I don't have anything to spend, but I do have a battle to fight. So, Bostra,
Orders.
I have siege stuff already built up. I have the rams. So let's get in. Let's get in and fight this battle. I'm thinking that I do not want this army to participate at all. Initially I was, but then I remembered that there is a general in this army, and like a character general, and I would rather him not just die immediately. So I'm not gonna need him. So let's just take that off. And I already know what they have, so I'm not gonna check, because that would just make me have to do this again. So let's fight this one.
This night we will feast and drink to celebrate victory. I promise you that. I also promise you the warm company of appreciative camp followers. But before any of that, there's something I'd like you to do for me. Now to arms. Harden your hearts and think of your loved ones. Think of all who wish to see you again. Think of these, and we will have victory!
Yeah, well, man, The speeches just don't stack up to the Roman speeches, do they? Not quite. Well, I do have 5 rams. So I have 5 rams, and what do we have? 5 sections of the wall? Yeah, sure, whatever. That's fine. I'll probably make two holes in this section. I mean, where are the arrow towers? One's over there, and then one's over there. Those are there's nothing in. There's no arrow tower on this gate. It's just like, why would there be an arrow tower there? It's just so silly. Now I am all set up, and man, oh man, there's a lot of cavalry and camelry in this army. Yeah, there's not a big infantry presence, but that should be okay. Up front we have Eastern infantry, and we have the Libyan mercenaries, backed up by Bedouin archers, Bedouin warriors, and the general, and then Arab cavalry. Now the light cav probably is not going to be playing much of an effect in this battle. Let's see, going over here. And yeah, this side is going to be going in on this side of the settlement, kind of a mirrored force, but a little bit smaller. And then we have a secret agent group way in the back that's going to be making their way all the way around, avoiding these arrow towers if they can, and then trying to get in through the rear. In fact, let me try to group up all of these dudes here. And there we go. So they're going to be group 4. And yeah, let's get them going right away.
Reinforcements have come.
So reinforcements.
Grows once more.
I didn't think that I should be getting reinforcements in this battle. Oh, it didn't work, did it? The thingy didn't work. So the AI is going to be controlling the reinforcements. Okay, well that answers a question that I had, because I was thinking that whole thing where you have to check the box and then uncheck it and then check it or whatever, like, you know, going back and forth on that AI box thingy. I thought that you only needed to do that little clicking game when you had investigated the other faction's army, and clearly that's not the case. You just have to do that every single time. So that's how I learn. That's how I learn these things. But wait, what did I just do? But yeah, it should be fine. There's not much in there. So what are we facing? Eastern mercenaries on this side. Let's get going on this side. Yep, you guys are marching up, so let's bring up all these guys. And are my reinforcements actually coming in?
And the battling ram are at the gates.
I mean, they're so far away, so I don't know.
The test of their courage.
I just don't know if they're gonna make it.
Your soldiers and the battling ram are at the walls.
Which is
now comes the test of
I'm
their
talking
courage.
here, Jesus. But yeah, it's fine. If my reinforcements don't make it in time, where are they? Like way over there? Let's see if I can see them. Yeah, there they are. Looks like blades of grass, but it's people and camels and horses. All right, are you guys shooting? Yes, you are. You're firing your missiles. Taking down those Eastern mercenaries. Yeah, they're dropping like flies.
The battering ram has done its work. Your soldiers have broken the enemy gate.
Hell yeah. Love that. Love that for myself. So what do we got? So these are slingers. So Alright, so they're being driven off by who's shooting them? Was it the Peltas? Oh, the Bedouin archers have range on them. Nice. Well, let's.
Your soldiers are through the enemy walls.
Yeah, okay.
Show no mercy.
Alright, so
to finish the
slingers are
defenders.
kind of like mostly offline. We can. Okay, there we go. Yep, alright. Are we done? Alright, let's get these guys in there, and then. Yep, you go there. Mercenary Peltas can go there. Bedouin archers can come up to try to have a better firing position, and then you guys can move up as well. And even if I don't really plan on using the Arab cavalry, but they can move up, and I need to watch for any move from that Parthian general. He's the guy that will obviously smash through my Eastern mercenaries. In fact, I mean, shit, with that in mind, let's just bring my camels into into the settlement here. Can you guys fit? There, try that. I don't really want to make a move towards the city center until I have all my forces in from all sides. You know, it's a funny thing. You kind of learn to be careful with these siege things. Like, you know, all it takes is for one of those general's units to collapse just, you know, 1/3 of your army, and all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, this is looking a little bit dicey. So, yeah, you learn to not take these things lightly. Let's hop on over here. How are we looking? There's not much there. 14 Eastern mercenaries, and that is the general. So let's bring up the Bedouins, and yeah, they can probably just move on in. I mean, heck, before the infantry even moves in. I don't know. Why not? So you guys can do that, and then you guys can do this. On this side, let's make sure that let's get a nice fortified position here. So camels, and then camels with the skirmishers behind like that. And archers can kind of peel off to the side. And the Arab cavalry can sort of move in as well. Just in case we need them. And the general is kind of, yeah, he's chilling, so I don't have to worry too much about him. And then I think we're ready to go on this side, so let's charge in and start knocking down that gate to bring up the Libyan mercenaries, and the Bedouin archers can go there. Camels and Arab cavalry. Alright, that looks good. And on this side, we still haven't made a move, so I think that is now the time to make a move. Yeah, let's send in our Bedouins. And I'll bring up my Eastern mercenaries to support them as well. And the chariots are just going to be hanging out outside. Probably will not be going inside the settlement, but they can support from outside these walls. Now I am making some progress in getting set up here. I have troops in the settlement from 3 different directions. I've ignored that section so far just because I don't really have the troops to spread out that wide. And yeah, they're kind of heading towards my weakest part, which isn't making me comfortable. So maybe send up support just in case I need to charge on in. Let's see. Yeah, I need to bring you there. And are they going for me? Let's bring up my camels actually. I would rather camels take a charge from heavy cav rather than my Eastern infantry. And let's see, having some Libyan mercenaries right behind them. Just to, let's see, Bedouin warriors. Oh no, those are the archers. Shit. Okay, get those back. Get them back. Get them back. Not those. I want the Bedouin warriors up here. Who's? Oh, yeah, the Eastern general has javelins. Oh yeah, right. That's fancy. Yeah, he's chucking javelins at my dudes. Well, I have javelins on my own, and my Bedouin archers, if they want to stop mucking about, you guys can start shooting your arrows at them. Looks like we already got 1 pot shot in. And now they're out of range. Okay, well, let's keep going then. Let's push, and yeah, they're out of range. Okay, push here. And how are we doing on this side? Yeah, we're ready. Skirmishers are there, we're set up. And here's the side that we need to make a move on. So let's go here and here. And did they charge on in? Looks like they did. And our guys, here, charge on in, please. Support them, and you guys are there as well. Arab cavalry, charge on in. You guys don't need to run. Yeah, stand and fight. Yeah, now camels are fighting their Eastern general, and I have some Arab cavalry in. Let's see, Eastern mercenaries, you can kind of charge on up as well. And it looks, are they going to start to break us? Yeah, it looks like they might be breaking us. So, let's bring these guys up. Ready Wing Warriors, and then here. Oh, we got him. Nice. Nice. Our Illyrians took down the general. He still has 41 men left. Yeah, he still broke us. But Bedouin archers hopefully can start shooting into him. Unless they're gonna break too. Yeah, they're gonna break. Okay. Yep, just routed. One unit just routed my entire sector, but that's how it goes. Let's take advantage of this. So you come up, and then Bedouin warriors try to block off them, and then yep, you guys come up, and let's take out these. Why are my guys inside running away? What is that? What in the hell is going on? Yep, you guys come up, please, and archers come up, please. Here. And yeah, now, yeah, they just broke for no reason. They're just running for the hell of it. God, it's so lame. Oh. Let's see. So try to drive them off, and then here, just like, yeah, chuck your stuff at the Eastern mercenaries. Everyone's just running away. This is ridiculous. What in the hell? Oh, this is bad. They're just running away for no reason here. How many men left are in that unit? 38. So yeah, now my Arab cavalry are fighting him. And yeah, we can start shooting those Eastern infantry. And let's try to bring up my mercenaries. You guys do not need to be running away. Just stand and fight, please. And yeah, let's try to block that general from coming back with our camels. And what in the hell? Stop! Just get off skirmish mode. Stand and fight. Throw your sharp sticks at the Eastern infantry. And let's see. Yeah, Eastern mercenaries. Yeah, let's just charge them in. Let's charge them in. You guys go. You guys go. So yeah, now the general's gonna try to come back. So let's try to stop him. And let's see. Do we have another unit over here? Yeah, we have some Arab cavalry as well. Yeah, we need to get these guys up. So we have control of the center, but we need more. We need more dudes. So you go, and then you go, and there we go.
As enemies, these men are perfect. They are. Victory.
There we
is
go.
yours.
Yep, pretty.
No one can argue that it is
I don't know.
not
I want to say
both
sloppy. It's
well-deserved
mercenaries,
and
whatever,
worthy.
you know. But we got the job done. Yeah, that general's unit was a menace. My goodness. I think I was laughing at the Eastern general's bodyguards before at one point, but yeah, that'll show me. But we did heal a good deal of those casualties for one of the Eastern mercenary units, and then yeah, 2 of the Eastern mercenaries. Was that it? Mostly the Eastern mercenaries healed. Okay. Well, we took Bostra. That's what's important. Bostra now belongs to us.
Victory!
And now this army, let's just occupy. Yeah, this army is going to have to figure out what it wants to do now. Like, does it want to come down and try to retake Bostra, or does it want to just retreat and run away? Let's repair this wooden palisade, and yeah, I can't really do anything else. Just have to lower taxes to make the people happy. And yet, it doesn't even have a Okay, it does have a governor's house. But it could, let's see, governor's villa. So it could be a large town by now. Okay, yeah, we'll guess there's another building I need to save up for, I guess. Sweet. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I still have my diplomats who are making their way out west. They just need to talk to the Scipii and the Julii and then
Set sail.
like the main barbarian factions, you know, the Britons, the Germans, the Gauls, and the Spanish. And I think that's it. Then I think that we'll have spoken to everyone and met everyone. So yeah, we are working on it. All right, I think that's going to be it for this turn. I don't think I have anything else to do. I have no one else to kill with my assassins. Well,
I kill to please. Death approaches.
like it's the only way you're going to get better, isn't it? 42% or
Dead.
30. That's...
Death stalks him.
Did you get him? Hey, we got him! Trait increase, cutthroat, +1 to agent skill, yay! Retinue expands, a skilled courtesan, +2 to agent skill, huzzah!
Shall die.
So yeah, he's now a 5 eyeball assassin, that's wonderful. What are the chances now?
Dead man.
Wow, that went up by a lot. He's now a 64% chance of killing that diplomat. That's awesome. Okay.
I can't do that, sire.
Well, I know. I just wanted. What would it take to kill him again? I want to know. Oh well. So I can't train or build anything right now. So I'm broke. Oh, do I want to kill?
Please you.
You've already killed. That's right. You've already killed, and then
Assassin
you.
ready.
You should. You should probably kill. Hey, we got him. Cool. Alright, yep. I'll take it. +1 to agent skill.
Assassin
And yep, 2
ready.
eyeballs. There we go. I'm glad that I remembered to do that. And let's see, Archer, you can go in there. And should I keep training archers? I can afford it. May as well, right? So there's 3 archers here. Do I have any archers up north?
Mighty General!
I do have 4 archers there, and I can't actually train mercenaries, but I can't afford them. What about your army down in Egypt? You don't have any archers, do you? So yeah, I'll send my next batch of archers down to my Egyptian army. It doesn't need to be a strong army, it's just basically just kind of killing brigands and making sure that the Numidians stay honest, but still, it's an honest day's work, so I should give them some of my better tools. Alright, that's gonna be enough. Let's end this turn. What do we got? So sitting on almost 6,000 in the treasury, okay, that's something. Repairs finished here in Bostra. Yep, got that bowman and diplomatic information. So the Greeks and the Pontics are now at war with each other. Okay, that should be relieving some pressure on the Seleucids, I think. And then the Gauls and the Greeks are allies. Pontus and the Brutii are allies. And there's a ceasefire between the Greeks and Macedon. Okie dokie. Alright, nothing that really concerns me too much, although there is this Armenian army. Now this army might be enough to actually take Hatra. That last army, not so much, but this one's actually has a meat in there, so they might actually be okay. This Seleucid army is probably required. Yeah, they would be better off if they came up to defend Hatra. So I'm going to be able to afford a counselor's chambers in Salamis, and I can afford to get that governor's villa down here in Bostra. And that leaves me with around 2,000 denarii left. That's not a lot, but, you know, that's more than I have in my Julii campaign. Like, this is my starting income in my Julii campaign right now, so it's It's a little bit better, isn't it? Well, I have quite a few buildings that are not buildings, or not buildings. I have quite a few settlements that are not building stuff, so maybe I can look around and see who needs help the most. Now, let's go ahead and try to get a full surround on these rebels to make sure that they do not run away. So, cavalry can come down here. And then cavalry on this side can go there. Let's give them some chariots. Let's give you guys some chariots. And then let's... He still gets away. That's wild. Well, if I combined everyone... Yeah, we can still attack. Okay. Okay, so, yep. Gonna be an easy battle, so let's just jump in there and clear off these brigands. Now, this one should be pretty simple. We just have to find the enemy first. Where are they? They're up here. Okay, they chose the high ground. Really smart. Really good job. And are they coming after me? That would not be smart, I don't think. So let's go up there, and then let's bring them there, and then, yep, that looks good. General can go there. Let's just continue to all the way around with you guys, and then... Yeah, we can probably just do this with our cavalry and our chariots, no problem. Just want to keep an eye out for where those spears are, because I think I want my chariots. Let's see, you get into the archers there, chariots to get into those spears. You go into the spears, please. You go archers, and then you go archers, and then you go archers. So yeah, chariots going after the spearmen, and my Nile cavalry going after the archers. Nice and easy. We did only lose one man, so that was pretty smooth.
Victory is ours,
and now I can send these guys back to Egypt. It's tempting to recruit mercenaries. I love doing that, but I just can't. I actually can't afford them, and it breaks my heart. Yeah, it really does. Let's send these Libyan mercenaries up there. And we were able to afford to start building a large temple of Horus here in Memphis. It's going to be giving us 15% law and 15% happiness. So 30% boost overall, which will be good. And that's it. I can't afford anything else after that. Yeah. Yeah, looking pretty rough right now, but I can send him around. Okay, unfortunately that Parthian diplomat is nowhere to be seen. He's the one that had 0 influence. You have 4.
Who shall die this day?
What are the chances? 79% chance? Hey, we got him. But no trait increase. That makes me a sad con. Let's try killing this brigand general as well. Hey, we got him as well. Okay, hey, that's a trait increase. Yep. +2 to agent skill.
I kill to please you.
Alright, you have 3 eyeballs now, and let's see, you...
This day.
I think I just want you to hang out at Susa, honestly.
He's dead.
Just to keep an eye on it, just so I can have some vision on that territory. And then over here...
Who shall die?
Let's see, is it going to be you, 85% chance, or you? Yeah, I like the 85.
Man. He's dead.
Alright, nice. Nice, got another trait increase. Yeah, this seems to be a better way of training assassins.
I kill to
I mean, it's pretty fast, isn't it? That didn't take too long to get those guys up to speed. And I should be doing the same thing with my spies, right? Yeah. So, will you... 93% chance. Like, come on.
Seeing but unseen.
Okay, so uncontrollable rage. He has like 0 stats. Is that real? He doesn't have any like stats or anything? And we can't see the army, eh? Or we can, but I just have to click out of this, maybe. So uncontrollable rage, -2 influence, gatekeeper, +1 command when defending gates. Lazy, -2 management, understanding of tactics, +2 command when ambushing. And scout, +1 to line of sight. Huh. It's interesting that... So yeah, he's a 0 command guy. But if he was defending walls, he would have +1 command. And if he was ambushing, he would have +2 command. That's interesting. And what do they have? Oh, 2 units of cataphracts. Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, 2 cataphracts, 5 horse archers, 2 slingers, and then 1 eastern infantry. Kind of scary, actually. Like, you know, we saw, like, all it took to, you know, break sections of my mercenary army just with 1 unit of these, of the generals people. So with that plus cataphracts plus a bunch of horse archers kind of peppering me down, that could actually be a little bit concerning. It looks like he might be heading in a different direction though, so that might be okay. We'll keep an eye on him. And then yeah, my spy got the sneaky trait. So yeah, that gave him an increase. Alright, good. Yep, that's what I'm gonna have to keep doing. I'm gonna have to keep just doing that to get my agents up to speed here. No! God damn it. Not like that. I didn't even check the percentage, I just forgot.
My eyes are yours.
100% chance. God damn it. Oh dear. Now I am all set for this turn, so without further ado, let's drop a save and let's end this turn. I probably won't be able to... Ooh, what happened? Oh, I missed it. I was looking at my phone. No! I thought I saw something happen to my assassin, but I was going to say that I don't think I'm going to be able to take Damantha in this turn, but if I could actually just, you know, maybe get close to Damantha, I guess it's just a really far away province. Takes forever for me to get out there.
my liege.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 more turns. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. All right, sitting on 6,000 money in the treasury. That feels better. Most advanced faction is moi. That feels good. And yep, we got a bazaar in Jerusalem and the Damascus Governor's Palace. All right, that feels good. Let's see, the Greeks and the Bruttii are at war, and the Parthians and the Pontus are allies. Oh, kind of thought they already were, or no, they just were all attacking. They're just all attacking the Seleucids. Yeah, the Pontus are now attacking the Seleucids. Let me double check this and see where we're at. So, yep, allies with the Pontics, at war with myself and the Seleucids. And I wanted to see Armenia are just at war with the Seleucids. They have no allies. And then Pontus. Yeah, allies with the Parthians and the Bruttii, at war with the Greeks and the Seleucids. Okie dokie. Interesting. Well, we have some money to spend now, so we have started building that building in Salamis. That feels good. Jerusalem can now start building their counselors' chambers as well. And is that it? I feel like, is there another... kind of feel like there's another one. Is there not another one? Another building I need to build? Bostra's working on it. Okay, we got all the administration buildings at least started, so that's something. So now we can focus. We have 3,400 money left, and
Sire! March!
we can put it towards, let's say, how about Thebes? Thebes can get a Execution Square is going to be 10% public order bonus. Large Temple of a Set is going to be at 30%. So I think I'm taking the 30. And then what about up here in Petra? Is there anything fun? Not really. No, I don't think I want to get any of those things. And Petra's going to be up to a minor city pretty soon, I think. What about Sidon? Large Temple of Imhotep. Public baths. They're the same price. This is 10% public health bonus, and yeah, it's a 30%. Gotta take 30. 30 feels good. Now, the good news is this Parthian army is looking like it's going to be retreating and maybe trying to like save Demantha from this army that's coming in. The bad news is that up here with Hatra being under siege by the Armenians and Tarsus being under siege by the Pontics, I might have 2 more neighbors on my borders like very soon, and that's going to leave Antioch in between 2 factions that are going to be, well, probably aiming towards me, right? They probably will turn their attention on me. Now, luckily, I mean, I do have a decent defense set up. I have a bridge and a fort, and I have a fort here between the mountain range and the sea, so there is that. However, the problem is that because I've had to sort of stop training soldiers because of my economy situation, my Antioch army is actually kind of weak. Makes me think that I should probably, yeah, I should send some of my Egyptian army north. I don't need this many soldiers down here. It's too bad I already moved them in this turn, but that's what I need to do. I need to get this fleet over. There's this weird Numidian ship just kind of hanging out there. Just one boat? Yeah, just one bireme. It's not blockading anything. It's just like right on the other, it's like right on their side of the border. Yeah, anyway. Let's bring these boats down.
Yes, mighty lord.
And they can prepare to send some of these units up north to my Antioch army. Like, I'm looking at these chariots in particular, but also, I don't know. Anything.
Orders.
I have archers. I could use some Nile spearmen. That's like the main thing that I could use up here. Now, I have been trying to decide what to do with my mercenary armies now that they have taken Bostra. And now that this Parthian army kind of seems like it's pushing off a little bit, it's interesting. It's one of those things that it actually does feel very authentic to whenever you kind of read about history and learn about the movement of armies historically. It's always kind of a funny thing, I think, to us modern folk when we hear about how like an army creeps up on someone, or like they didn't even know that an army was like in their territory, and they're like, how did this army get there? Oh, it's crazy. It's like, how did you not see the thousands of people? It's, you know, but of course the answer is because how else do you spread messages? It's on foot, or it's on horse or whatever. You know, it takes time for these messages to get around. But it's still kind of a mind-boggling thing how armies can kind of sneak around and switch directions and catch people by surprise. It's just kind of a fun thing to learn about in history. And it's something that I think that is represented pretty well in this game, where you see an army heading in a direction, right? And you think, okay, is it going to continue heading in that direction? Logically, yes, maybe, but also logically, who knows? It could go anywhere. If it were to turn around, what would its target be? Would its target be to retry to take Palmyra? Probably not. Would it try to retake Bostra now that we are at war? Maybe, but is there really value in that? Or would it aim for one of my armies? You know, really hurt me by taking out one of my armies, perhaps. Does the AI think like that? I don't really know. I don't know if an AI army actually hunts another army. Or do they just think in terms of settlements? I don't know really how that works. So for the purposes of this main army here, I'm thinking about continuing on to Demantha. I think that there's no point in even concerning myself with this. They're just going to retreat anyway. Right? Well, I guess I can try, right? Let's just try. Okay. I guess I can get them. I can get them. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Let's kill these guys. Let's get rid of them just to get rid of them. So 3 units of Eastern infantry. Some decent upgrades on a few of these guys. Okay. A very beaten up unit of slingers, a very beaten up unit of horse archers, and a regular horse archer. But some decent upgrades on some of these units. That's actually kind of interesting. But this army is pretty powerful that I have, so we should be able to squash them.
A battle's never easy, but then it's not meant to be easy. It is a testing ground for men, for noble men, and even the lowest of us is ready for this test. So, let your battle cries ring out clear and loud. Death, death and glory!
And is this going to be the first time that I actually use the Nile Spearmen in battle? It might be. It might be, yeah. Let's check these guys out in their fancy white uniforms. They look pretty sweet. Pretty awesome there. So they should hold a bit better than the Nubians. That's how they're advertised, at least. We are now set up here, and I have gotten as close to the high ground as I can, but I still would have to fight uphill if they do decide to line up across from me. If they are going to be over there, though, I might have a better chance. Let's go see. Nope, they chose the high ground. That's very smart of them. So let's just start moving up our infantry on that side. Cavalry can start going on that side, and let's see, chariots on the right. And don't want to forget the general. I have him grouped separately, just so that he can maintain his flexibility. Now, one thing that I can try in this battle that I've never really tried before, I think I used this ability once, maybe in a practice campaign, but I can try using Cantabrian Circle with my chariot archers. Let's move these guys up ahead. And so the idea with Cantabrian Circle is that they're supposed to be taking less casualties from arrow fire, so they would be riding around in a circle. I don't know if chariots did that. I understand that being a cavalry thing, but as far as chariots riding around in circles, yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about chariots, but it's as cumbersome as it looks in game. It's actually kind of a weird thing. Like it looks awkward as hell. But it should work. It should work, and it's a way to sort of draw fire, have the enemy waste ammunition, and of course they will fire their bows as well if they are in range, and that can sort of maybe draw in a response from the enemy to perhaps attack and get closer, and maybe put themselves in range of my infantry archers, which are down here. We now have a sandstorm moving in a little bit, starting to obscure the visibility just a little bit, and because the enemy does have a height advantage, they will be able to shoot in my chariot archers before I can return the fire, but so far there's been no response. So we are out of range for now. Are my guys getting shot now? Ooh, we're getting shot. Oh, okay. We need to get that Cantabrian Circle going. Are they unable to do it? Man, they're not really... Yeah, I think they don't have enough guys to do the Cantabrian Circle, because they're not really doing it, are they? So let's just draw them back. Yeah, if they're just gonna get chopped to pieces, don't want that to happen. Already got... Man, I turned away for like 2 seconds, and they just got obliterated by one unit of horse archers. Oh god, that is just insane. And my archers are not in range of theirs, so let's just keep slow pushing here. And then, yeah, we'll just keep closing in on this side. And, yeah, I guess we'll just send our regular chariots up, you, and then you. They can be used to bust down those Eastern infantry. There we go. And we should be able to start shooting now. Yeah, those Eastern infantry are starting to get chopped down. So let's try to get our chariots out to the sides here, and then where are you guys going? What are you guys running away from? There you go there, and then you go there. And yep, you guys can charge on in. So our archers are now shooting, and then yep, you guys can chase down them, and then you guys can chase down whatever's left. Let's see if we can wipe this army out. It'd be nice to not have to fight this stack again. And are we gonna chop down those guys as well? I'm surprised they haven't run away yet. There we go, there we go. Yep, try to chase down them. Looks like we got the general, and what are we at? Only 64% of them are dead. So yeah, we're gonna have to do better than that. They didn't kill our chariots, did they? What happened there? But yeah, let's try to get rid of them, and you go there. And what percentage are we at? 87%? Yeah, so sweet. That's gonna be it then. So this army should disappear now. Alright, so we did lose 147 men. I gotta say, I feel like my chariots got chopped down a little bit there. I think they might have been taking some friendly fire from my own archers, which is really annoying. Yeah, it's interesting because God, that's so weird. I feel like if that is the case, and if I was losing chariots to friendly fire, it's funny because I've had it where if I'm trying to get my Roman units to throw their pilum into the exposed rear of an enemy unit that's engaged to the front with one of my units, they will really struggle to do it on their own. They need to be manually commanded to do it, which is unfortunate because then they'll only throw their one pilum and then charge on in, whereas I would want them to stay there, standing there, throwing all of their pilum before charging on in. And it's been explained to me that in this game, just units are very, very picky when it comes to the units they shoot at, depending on if they're engaged with the enemy or not, or if they're engaged with a friendly unit or not. And then I see moments like this where it's like you leave your guys on fire at will, and it seems like they're really just chopping down your chariots. I don't know. Maybe I saw that. Maybe I misunderstood what I was seeing there. But that seems to be what I saw was my archers continuing to shoot at units that were routing and being chased down by my chariots. So that's what it seems like I was seeing there. So that's something that I'm going to need to keep an eye on because that can't happen. I can't, so what did I just lose? Did I just lose like half of my chariot units? What's the normal size for chariot units? Is it 54 or is it something else? Let's come down here. So yeah, 54. So the horse archer, the chariot archers, they're fine. Okay, I didn't even check the casualties healed, but they must have gotten their casualties healed. Yeah, because they were the ones that took the first casualties. Yes. So they're totally fine, but then there's the chariots that got chewed up. For what? How? I don't know. Anyway. Got rid of 6 units. This is still a combat effective army. Just got a little chewed up there, but it's fine. It could still probably beat this army if it needed to fight this, although they are picking up mercenaries. Oh, God. It could be a tough fight, actually. Here's what I should do, then. Instead of just rushing off and taking Nemantha, let's do what I normally do when I take a territory, and let's put my watchtowers out and really consolidate this region, right? Let's take them out. And I have forces right here that can go in.
Sire! Forward!
I want to, you know, do reconnaissance in force using him because this army is just a little bit bigger. And yeah, let's go around. Let's put out these watchtowers so that then I can move all of these spies into other regions, right? Into the future. This is interesting. So my assassin was just slain by bodyguards of a Parthian unit. And did he just get a trait increase? What? Oh, this is my guy. Oh, okay. God, I was like, what the hell is going on? Master of Assassins. Okay. 25% discount on agent training costs. That's cool. Oh, that's really good. I know I have another character who has a Priest of Set, and the Priest of Set gives a 20% discount. So imagine getting a faction leader with the Master of Assassins, and then also the Priest of Set. You know, that would be a really good discount, especially for a player like me that likes to use agents. That's cool. I wonder if you get that for like spies too. That makes it seem like it's just for assassins, but the benefits are for all agent training costs. So that's it. Yeah, it's curious. I wonder how else you can get that. Oh, and I want to see this. One of my, let's see, one of my viewers mentioned this. So this is my ruler that has the tender of the royal backside as a retinue. And I was told that one of his traits is that my ruler also has clean hands because of that, but I'm not seeing it right now. I wonder if that was replaced by the Master of Assassins. Huh, okay. Anyway, interesting stuff. That's good to know. I wonder if the Master of Assassins is available to all factions, or if that's like a Egyptian kind of centric one. And actually, with that in mind, that's there are traits that are just faction related, right? Or is that not true? Aren't there like barbarian and Eastern like traits and stuff? Yeah, I don't actually. Now that I'm like thinking about it, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys know more about the specific, requirements or like exclusiveness, should I say, of traits and ancillaries, let me know. Yeah, I think there kind of are, but I'm starting to doubt myself. Well, that is going to be the end of this turn. I do want to play one more turn, or at least just see the rest of this end turn, just to sort of see what happens here. I want to see if that army is going to be moving around, that Parthian army. I want to see which direction it's going to be headed is what I'm mostly curious about. Yeah, it seems like it's headed back for Demantha, and I'm okay with that.
Mighty General!
Yeah, I'm okay to kind of mirror this army. I don't really want it to pick up more mercenaries, but yeah, interesting. Because we may as well fight it out in the open, rather than let it get back to the settlement. So if we can cut it off, that would be better. And I should be able to cut it off. If I come to like here, and then its next move is going to only get it to there, yeah, I'm going to be able to cut that army off. Okay. That's what I'm going to have to try to do then. And then, do I want you to like shadow and just provide assist? I don't know. I don't think you're going to be available. I don't know if you're going to be able to like get there in time. Yeah, I think the mercenary army is going to be a little bit behind, and I don't think it's going to be able to really provide any support, unfortunately. So we're sitting on 7,000 in the treasury. That feels good. And yep, Bostra has a governor's villa finished. And let's see, so all of the Romans are at war with the Greeks, and the Scipii and the Spanish are allies. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, wow, and the Armenians broke off their siege of Hatra. Pontics still have their siege of Tarsus going on. Okay. And yeah, settlements are starting to get cranky. I need these government buildings to finish because, yeah, these settlements need some juice. They need some loving. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting because I think that this well, I don't want to say very, it's going to be a decent fight, and I think that's going to be happening sooner rather than later. But you know what? That is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Constep playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.